Hello enthusiasts, panibagong review na naman at titingnan natin tong offering ni Workos na long distance throw flashlight. This is the Workos TS28. Tamang-tama kasi naghahanap ako ngayon ng isang thrower flashlight na hindi tactical oriented. Particularly merong side switch instead of using the tail switch. Pag-usapan natin mamaya kung bakit mahalaga sa akin yung side switch compared to the tail switch. Pero quick specs muna tayo. Yung isa sa mga highlight dito is yung LED na ginamit ng TS28. They're using the SFT 70.2 or yung Gen 2 or second generation ng SFT 70. Tapos tinignan ko online, yung improvement niya ay mas maliwanag siya ng 18%. The tint is around 6,000 to 6,500 Kelvin. Tapos yung maximum output is 3,200 lumens. Tapos yung bigat niya is around 175 grams. As usual, spec competitively, IPX8 water resistant, 1.5 meter impact resistant, at marami pang features na dapat pag-usapan. But before that, let's do a quick unboxing first. Let's go. Ngayon tapos na tayo sa unboxing, field test agad, let's go! Workos TS28 subukan natin. Buwisan dam 180 meters approximately. Start with low. Hanggang dito lang yung abot. Doon medyo hindi mo na makikita yung beam. This is medium. Yan. Sa medium setting niya, medyo maabot na doon. Yung beam, medyo nakikita na natin yung target natin. As you can see. So yun yung target natin. And then high. Yan. So nakikita na natin yung beam profile niya. So yun yung target natin. And then turbo. That's very, very bright. Medyo foggy ngayong gabing to. Kaya mas nakikita din natin yung beam profile niya or yung pattern. Yung beam angle. Yan. Sobrang liwanag. Dito naman tayo. Start with low. So ito yung low. Medium. This is high. Tapos ito naman yung turbo. Yan yung turbo niya. Ngayon tapos na tayo sa field test, let's do the rundown. Made of 6061 aluminum alloy, hard anodized finish. You have a crenulated bezel or your strike bezel. Hardened mineral glass. You have a smooth reflector. So yan yung bumubuo ng kanyang beam profile kasama yung kanyang SFT 70.2. At makikita nyo yung design niya, similar pa rin sa mga tactical flashlight. You have that aggressive grips at meron tayong mga cutouts dito. This serves as a heat sink. You have a one-way pocket clip here na merong tether slot. Dito naman sa kanyang tail ay meron naman siyang slot for lanyard. Available yung tail section niya for a flat profile para sa napakadaling tail stand. And of course, we don't put that flat profile put to waste. The tail is magnetic so you can stick this to any metal surface. So yung side switch niya is maganda rin yung quality. It also serves as your battery indicator and your charging indicator. Nasa likod yung charging port, USB Type-C. And speaking of charging, this charges your 5,000 milliamp hour na 21700 battery. At pag-usapan naman natin yung UI niya, kasabay na rin ng kanyang brightness levels. Syempre, yung kaagapay natin sa pagkilates sa kanyang specs is yung kanyang manual. So we have Eco or yung ultra low mode niya, which is 3 lumens. Ideally, mas gusto ko yung 1 lumen, but 3 lumens, okay na rin. 330 hours, yun yung maximum niya. Low at 45 lumens, 72 hours. We have medium at 250 lumens, that's 13.75 hours, almost 14 hours. And high starts at 950 lumens, eventually steps down to 400, then settles at 250 lumens. Turbo starts at 3,200 lumens, then eventually steps down to 950, 400, and 250 lumens. At makikita natin na this is around 1 minute before it steps down. Yung input ng kanyang charging, 5 volts at 3 amps. Time to fully charge, about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So ito yung indications niya for the battery health. Kapag naka-solid green, 100 to 75%, below 75, and in between 50%, the green light starts to flash, and then it turns red in between less than 50% and 25%. You get a flashing red if you step down below 25%. Yung paggamit napakadali lang. Press once to turn on the light, and you can cycle through low, medium, and high by doing a long press. Access turbo by doing a double press and another double press, you get the eco mode or the ultra low mode. At yung instant turbo gumagana din kapag naka-off yung flashlight. We have the other modes like the strobe, SOS, and beacon. Kahit naka-off or naka-on, just do a triple press. So that's strobe, another triple press. That's SOS, and another triple press. And that's beacon. And back to strobe. So sa ultra low mode or sa eco mode, kapag naka-lock or naka-off yung flashlight mo, just do a long press. Yan. Kapag naka-off lang yung flashlight mo kapag hindi siya naka-lock, if you do a long press, you can access the ultra low mode. Kapag naka-lock naman ay momentary lang, so you have to press and hold at mag-off siya kapag binitawan mo. So 4 press to lock. Yan. So that's already secured. If you try to press it, it will just blink. Yan, just do a double press to unlock your flashlight. Tapos naka-memory mode na rin yan. So ibig sabihin, yung pinakahuling mode na ginamit mo when you turn it off and when you turn it on again, tinatandaan nyo yung last mode na ginamit mo at when you turn it on, yun pa rin yung mode na bubukas. So an example, we're using the high mode. When we turn it off and we turn it on again, naka-high pa rin yan. So let's set it to low. Yan, kapag naka-low mode siya, when you turn it off, turn it on again. So ito naman yung stepless mode niya or stepless dimming. So kapag naka-on ka, you can do a 4 press, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will blink. And instead of cycling through low, medium, and high, this one you can just dial specifically sa brightness na gusto mo. Para sa akin, hindi ko tipo yung stepless dimming. Mas gusto ko yung may preset na low, medium, and high. Para sa akin, mas madaling gamitin pag may presets. Mas madaling i-navigate. And also, it helps you estimate yung battery usage and estimation mo sa runtime. So ngayon, pag-uusapan natin kung bakit mas mahalaga sa akin yung side switch compared to the tail switch. Marami na akong mga throwers na tail switch. Actually, a lot of my thrower flashlights utilizes a tail switch. I don't really have problems with tail switches or yung tactical grip. Para sa akin, mas natural kasi yung ganitong grip, yung normal grip niya. Especially if you are hiking. So yun yung na-realize ko when using my flashlight or my thrower flashlights. I recently took the TD07 on an evening walk and yung ginamit ko na siya, kailangan ko pang i-switch yung grip ko to tactical grip and then rotate the flashlight like that and use it as a normal flashlight. But para sa akin, mas komportable talaga ako kapag naka side switch. Pero depende na rin sa user kung mas komportable ka sa tactical grip rather than the normal grip. but the normal grip to me feels more natural. And I like the pros and the advantages of having the switch on the side rather than on the tail. It gives us another option to have like a magnetic tail stock, and tail standing is not a problem. It's very easy to tail stand. And that is our full review of the Workos TS28. Kung meron ka pang mga katanungan, just leave me with your thoughts and questions in the comment section. At kung umabot ka dito sa dulo ng video na to, I really appreciate it. And this is your boy Mohayag. See you on the next video.